Hello and welcome to the Soundance Festival Artist Talks. My name is Beatrix Joyce. I'm a performance artist and dance writer based in Berlin. And tonight I am joined by Anna Piotrowska, who is the choreographer and dancer of the pieces Serial, Mothers, and Don't Call Me My Little Sweet Pony. So welcome, Anna.
Welcome. Thank you very much for the invitation and for the talk. My name is Anna Piotrowska and I come from Poland and I live in Silesia region in Bytom, nearby Katowice, Krakow. So it's nice area, post-industrial area. And I am, as you said, choreographer, dancer, also art manager, and I'm the dance teacher, improvisation teacher. So the roles are really in a big range, but I'm very active in the contemporary dance field, especially here in Poland.
Great. Okay. Yeah, so there are actually two pieces that have been kind of combined in one video, which is what we've seen here at Soundance Festival. And so I'd like to talk about Serial Mothers first. This is a piece where you have choreographed on two of your daughters. Is that right?
No, not exactly. The performance is about the relation of daughter and mother, and the other of my daughters, the older one, she composed the music. So yes, Ola, she's a musician, a multi-instrumentalist, and she did for us the surprise, because this performance is very special, because first of all, with my younger daughter Gosia, when we perform, we were always dreaming about our first real production, because we were somehow dancing together. But with this performance, we can say that this is our really first one. And our dream was to invite Ola to compose for us music. But because Ola, she is very shy, and she took the message, but she didn't say anything. And of course, she knew that we are working with Gosia. So what is also characteristic, that we were not working with the music, just with this sense of being together. And then, like 1 week before the premiere, Ola sent me a gift through email, because we are not living together. And then I opened this email, and there was the music from Ola. And really, so it's really like taking the heart, but that was so important, and it was so amazing surprise for me and for Gosia, that we could really create this triangle, and to put our emotions in different channels and in different through different tools, but we met somehow together. So what is important, that the music really was composed alone by Ola. So she was not sending us the parts of it. So she created the whole piece, and she just gave us to be a part of this performance. And with Gosia, this is also a beautiful story, because as mother and daughters and mothers who are working in this artistic field, they are taking children all the time for the rehearsals. So I can say that Gosia, she was really growing with her passion to dance. And also when I'm teaching, so when you see the daughter, you are not seeing her, because you are busy with other people's, but she was so determined that she really wanted to dance and to develop herself, that I can really make this statement, that she had this power to push herself to develop this passion. And yes, and we found this moment of sharing our experience, And what is important that, of course, we could say that this is the mother and this is the daughters, but that was very interesting to find this equal environment. And a very strategic moment for me was when we started to create it, that I am never like this, I'm mother. But for the first time in the studio, I had, because I'm the choreographer, you know, so it's like, I'm mother, so let's do this and this. And my Gosia, she was like looking at me and come on. And really in 1 second, I understood that when I will take this position of being the mother in this artistic relation, then we won't get this common space of freedom, of feeling each other. So in this 1 second, I got so much information that I need to change the strategy. And even I was in shock because I'm not like this mother. But that was a very special moment which showed us that we really need to treat ourselves like equal partners. So that's why we and this is something special with my creations, that I'm good in opening the spaces of who I am, how I am, and how we can feel each other. So it's general. I'm very curious about this human relationship with the work. So it's not like, of course, I love to be the director, but also I'm very curious how to open the space, how to create together the space and the performance that that everyone can identify with the performance and with these ideas which are coming. So we can say that we are really partners, and through this the performance is very, I feel like this is very strong, because really what was the other thing that we are touching this physicality, and then the question is coming, how is the physical relation between mothers, daughters, mothers, sons, fathers and sons, etc. That this physicality is very poor in the relations, and how you can miss this relation. It's not about just the kiss and to give the hand, but of course, when you have the little baby, you can take this baby and hug. And when we grow, this physical relation is like becoming bigger, like distance is becoming bigger. So that's why we really touch this physical relation. And also the other perspective was a kind of wildness, like wolf, like mother wolf and baby's wolf. So with this feeling of the nature. So that was also a very specific thing, to really use the instinct, intuition and physicality.
But so in this piece, there is one of your dancers dancing, and then there is another dancer. So is that another collaborator of yours, or how?
Yeah, this is me and my daughter.
Ah, really? Oh, okay. Okay, that really helps to lift the confusion now.
Yeah, this is me and my daughter.
Okay, wow. You really
look,
you look completely equal. For me, it
yes. That's all. And
two young women of the same kind of generation. That's what my
so that's why this is so strong, because we are moving the same, because everyone is laughing that Gosia, she's like a zero copy, but of course she now really also is researching for her individuality. But no, with this I can say I was her first master also, but we are now curious. She lives in Warsaw, so how she is developing, of course we are missing each other, but yes, we are also giving ourselves the space for this development, but yeah, we are dancing together.
Okay. And what I found,
Beatrix is no.
What I found really touching is that you had these moments of support and then moments of conflict, perhaps, or not. You know, there was some kind of fight going on sometimes. And how did you develop this movement language? Is it mainly improvised, or is there a set score you keep to, or how does
no, the score is of course, we at the very first moment we were improvising, but what was the sense of this improvisation was really this physical contact. This performance is really under the skin. We very strongly touch each other, hug each other, and like we are against each other. And what is under that, this is very important, because of course mothers can say that they are always with the babies, with children, but my question is also, where is my space and what is the space of the other person? So okay, we are the victims of our relations, and even through this performance I was asking myself, oh, it would be so relief and amazing that I could be not the mother but really the friend, but still I'm the mother. So that was really amazing to observe this process, because we could be the partners, but also how we respect our spaces. So that was very strong. And of course people are crying or are questioning how it is that me as the mother is taking out making Gosia go away with this strong pushing and pulling. So but yes, because sometimes we as the persons without the roles, we need the space. And also if we really recognize that we can be free with our space, then we can be more aware about our relations. So well, this process, to be honest, is really amazing for me, and not only for me, but to really see what is the relation and how we can connect, because sometimes we think about our roles and how we are for the other people, but no, we are equal. We can be partners, and then we through this can build the respect and this to make deeper our love. So yeah, no, I'm shaking even to remembering this process, but this is amazing.
And I'm quite curious to know whether you can feel a difference in your relationship kind of before you went through this creative process and afterwards. Has it changed the way that you relate to one another? Or
no, to be honest, no, because okay, every mother will say that we are special, but we are really special, because what I love and appreciate with my daughters, that they gave me this freedom to be like crazy mom, like artistic mom also. So they are understanding me in this, okay, mama is going, and then okay again. So I can do everything which is not normal, but they have a big acceptance of me. And at the same time, I didn't like say to them, you need to be like this or this. With my decision in my life, I wanted really to show that through having the courage of taking the decisions and the risks, you can show and to give example that you can be happy. And the question was for me, how I can teach my children to be happy if I'm not happy. So you know, it's like yeah, this our history is very very like not complicated, but they respect me as the also as the artist, and they give me this freedom, and that's why I feel like that we have this huge respect. Yeah, we have this huge love also. So nothing changed, to be honest. We are missing more and more, and we are curious what could be the next really performance.
Yeah. Wow, it's great to hear more about the relationship that actually drove the
No, with the relationship, no, this is not the mystery, but we are not living together. So I'm in Silesia, and my daughters, of course, that now they are more older and adult, but still that was the big time that we were not living together. So I became in a way the father also, because I was not this regular mother. So it's like, no, this is big topic. Really.
Yeah, I was wondering, for me, when I watched it, I also really got a sense somehow of female empowerment as well, also because I felt like there was an element of, or a level of empowerment that wasn't like kind of reduced to tokenism. So it wasn't like outwardly female, but rather kind of this androgyny that was very strong and very committed. And I'm wondering whether female empowerment also plays a role, or played a role in the process, perhaps.
Maybe this is something natural, and also Gosia took this power. This is maybe the way how I also move and how I feel my body, and what is the energy, and how you create and work with the energy, how this female and male energy is mixing. So with this, I'm very like crazy about the energy and how to work with it. And the good example is also of my solo to follow the energy, but also not to pretend. Of course, the creation is important, but not to like imagine that you are someone, but to really like feel the weight of the, even if it's character of the person, human dancer, artist, but really to feel the body. And I'm very crazy about about this topic, to be real. So that's why maybe, so yeah, through this it's strong. So we don't want to pretend that we are pretty, that we have nice relations. That was not our topic. And also I have the from Gosia the permission to say that also this is how she feels about this performance. That she can feel also the power and the space, even if we are in this relation, but we are separate human being. We have our like lives.
Yeah, you have your own agency. Great. Yeah, unfortunately, we've really run out of time already. There'd be lots of other things I'd love to ask you, but yeah, for now, I'd just like to thank you for joining me in this artist talk and giving so much insight into the creative process. And yeah, I wish you many more fruitful collaborations with your offspring.
Thank you very much, Beatrix. Thank you very much for the talk. Super.
Have a good night.
Have a good night. Bye.